deconstruct things and think, why is the world not like this? Because this makes sense. Therefore, the world doesn't make sense. Therefore, everyone is wrong and everything is wrong. Oh, shit. Can you guys hear me? Am I still good? Yep. All right, cool. Taylor, are you there? Are you blocked? Is Taylor, like, frozen? I don't know.
Huh? No, I'm here. I'm just typing on the phone.
Anyway.
So, why was Courtney in here with a crown?
I don't know. It wasn't her for that.
She's a queen.
Carolyn, I know that you want to see the world burn. I almost specifically said, not Carolyn answer this.
I feel like everyone is freaked out here. At least.
Right. I came in mad.
Yeah.
Kind of, since you asked.
I'm on my phone, so I won't be able to see it if you share it. You have to link it. But, yeah. I think I only had, like, 2 really heated arguments ever. I think one was with, Mark about religion, and another one was, like, with Roman. And that was it. Have I ever argued with Eric? I don't think so. I think we just... Nah, not really with Eric. It's just funny. It's usually Eric as a group. It's usually Eric versus, like, a group.
I almost never can find something to consistently disagree with him on. F and S matters, but ultimately we kind of settle in on, it was a miscommunication at some level.
Yeah.
Really, is what it turns out to be.
Yeah, it's hard.
Our logic finds the same conclusions. So.
Yeah. There's never been a grudge. I can't do that. But I always find it hilarious when I find, like, a huge grudge match between everyone here. Like the whole Courtney thing, the whole she thing back in the day with Nick.
Yeah, I don't consider myself a grudge holder, but I do lose use for something. I've lost use for things. That's annoying.
Turn it off. Turn it off, Nick. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it the fuck off.
Okay, I've got Nick and Jacket muted. It's much nicer now.
What?
Yeah, what were you saying?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Jacket, you were kind of robot-y sounding.
Oh, okay.
Still are.
Man, I haven't done shit. I've been on leave all week. It feels weird, man. I don't ever freaking take off work. I know why now.
Oh, I was saying that I don't have any. I have no. I'm not. I don't have a grudge. I have literally no more utility for Courtney.
Yeah.
She has run out of all of my extroverted, intuitive hope for her.
Yeah.
I see zero possibility of growth or change.
Testing,
Yeah, that's what I get. I just see like, nope, person's down. I'm just gonna not hold a grudge. I just hit that ignore stage where it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna pretend you don't exist. That's like the highest I get when it gets.
We can hear you, Nick.
Sweet.
No, not if she bakes an apology cake. She doesn't have the capacity or the desire to change.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that, so I'm not in the loop. I just know off the videos.
I mean, my whole point is I don't want to spend a ton of time on this, and the fastest way that I can see to spend no time on it is to address it directly every fucking time.
Yeah.
And not let it linger around until the next time it does something stupid. Anyone still think she's in IMP? Just on a...
I don't think so.
Maybe if she sent me a gold part for my gun. At that point, it's just a bribe, though. She doesn't get any utility as a person. She just has properly bribed me.
I don't know. I know that it's not NETI. She might have one or the other, but I don't. I know it's not NETI together.
She doesn't have TI. She's got FE. I mean, I don't see the use of that.
Any FI maybe?
What privileges did she have taken away? And besides what I'm doing right now? Or are you talking about access to the account that she shouldn't have had at all in the first place? Yeah, she shouldn't have had that in the first place. She's an... Yeah, I know, duh. She is an intellectual...
Intellectual what? Feeler?
Anchor. She is a combative, problem-starting, intellectual anchor. She is the only person who, in a year or whatever, has been too immature to lose an argument or to not get her way without breaking shit. She's 30 or something. I have no use for her as a person. Now, except for maybe a little bit of entertainment value, a little bit of 8 value, and a little bit of wanting to watch the world burn value. But I don't consider any of those viable motivations. They're just sort of self-indulgent. Oh, it's in all the video. It's in some videos. If you go back to, she's the one who wants to host Eric's D.
I like Courtney, but it's like kind of that weird. Like there's some people I genuinely like, and then there's some people I like as a concept.
They're not boring. She's not boring. I will give her that.
Yeah, I like.
But the kind of entertainment I get out of her is generally a mean one.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. I don't like talking. I feel like I'm talking shit when I talk at all about people.
But I think that Carolyn enjoys it in a mean way too. She's just apparently less moral than I am or something. Did you like how I took that one?
Yeah.
That was a lot of territory in one move.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Be humble. Sit down.
Nick is another person I like as a concept.
Sit down.
I enjoy you a lot, Nick, but sometimes you're sketchy as shit. And I gotta say that outright.
I've never heard that before.
When I know what he's talking about. When you do the FE thing over TI, when you use your FE over your TI and you don't believe yourself, it kind of seeps through around the edges.
Yep.
It's fair. I just commit to my own bullshit. That's what happens.
Eric does too.
And there's no real consequences because it's on here.
I know.
So it's bound to happen.
Carolyn, I'm tired of leaning forward to read the ads. I know you have a mic.
I'm having drinks with the police chief's best friend. Just a little update. And
Nice.
and if there's I dropped a couple things in our Evernote notebook if you become curious, want to take a gander.
I am curious now.
I'm actually curious on I've never seen your financial acumen turned on.
Do you think it was turned on today? Is that why you said that?
No.
Okay, yeah.
No. I don't think I've seen even the slightest sliver.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I was going to say, I don't think I've done
Makes me giddy.
I mean, I think that you will be impressed because it's a very logical thing.
Yeah.
So you get it intuitively on a level that most people won't.
But there's a ton I could learn from you.
There's
I'd
always-
like if what I put in or ever if you don't ever get to it, fucking makes sense to me. But if you do, I want to hear your breakdown of that shit because that would be interesting.
Did you just apply to my ego and my curiosity intentionally or unintentionally?
Not intentionally, because I don't want to give you the burden of expecting something and thinking it in some way relates to what we talked about earlier, because it does not. As far as the next steps goes, you know what I mean? I don't want to obligate you to do it, but if you did do it, I'd like to hear. It's mainly curiosity. Isn't that great that you can just pull that shit up on your phone?
Yep.
Stop. 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 Stop.
Okay.
Say please.
Cut the shit.
I'm boycotting financial analysis.
Cut the shit.
What'd you say?
I'm boycotting financial feedback.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Consider yourself unboycotted.
Cut it out.
I just had to get to the chorus. That's like really almost the only part I like about that song.
Eric, we're gonna have to powwow about who gets crowns as a policy.
Hey.
That was only
Never
partially.
mind.
Only partially.
No. The thing that I was going to say to defend that is actually not. It's not real. It can't be used. So.
If you've got a limited number of people that have crowns at all, it can be.
No. What I was going to say in defense of myself would not stand. So I didn't say it. I'm gonna start doing that. Actually, not making points that I can break myself.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good habit to get into.
Well, it's been a habit to not do it in here because why not? But yeah.
FE.
It's not as much FE as it is It's okay. Okay, it's FE whenever if an ENTP is breaking something down in lieu of someone else's ego stance or disposition or what have you, and they're doing so in a way.
This is 2 months. This is 2 months into their fiscal year.
2 months?
Yeah. These reports explain budget to actual comparisons for the 2 months of the 16-17 fiscal year.
Oh, are you looking at the
Financials?
Hold on, there's multiples. The multiples. Jesus, what am I saying?
August 31st is 2 months in, so it's June.
Okay, let me see. Which one are you looking at? What's it titled?
Finance Administration Memorandum 9/16.
Yeah, it's the other one that, well, okay. Gosh. That's a big error, I'd say.
But 2 months in, at least on their
Well, I can do that.
they're spending they're still spending below on salaries.
Well, I will tell you that makes a lot of sense in many different ways.
But they're balanced if you factor in overtime, they're about balanced on par. We're going right on budget, it looks like, just from flash glance.
Man, well, that's the most recent one they have. What the fuck? That's annoying.
I don't know what line item you'd fall under either.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's a big deal.
Yep. That's a big deal.
There's not some oh, he just said that's a big deal and left. Okay. Be humble. Bitch, sit down.
FI is at their sketchiest. FI is selfish and FE is manipulative. Yeah. Because someone asked about the difference about what FI and FE are, and you're selfish and I'm manipulative.
I'm manipulative too.
I know, but somebody has to pay attention to your selfish presentation.
That's
I understand that. Don't worry, I'm not saying that selfish isn't also manipulative.
It's not just selfish.
It's manipulative to an FE Dom.
So, F
person.
in general are operating on a non-logical, emotional basis. Are you emotional in a way that is only about your own feelings, or emotional in a way that is concerned about managing other people's feelings?
I got lazy. I didn't go to the gym. I'm fat. No one loves me.
Man.
Do you have anything to feel about that?
I don't know. You're kind of putting a logical thing on top of it. It's kind of hard to explain FI and F or FI if you're going to put it.
But you don't like my explanation of it.
No, because you always say selfish.
So
you're not just selfish.
So your resistance is based on how you feel about my statement and not actually on the statement itself.
You lived inside of my mind. You would know that I'm not selfish. When you break it down how you break it down, logically it sounds pretty fucking selfish. So I'm still trying to find a way to disprove your selfishness.
That's interesting.
And I will do it because I'm the one with the high.
No, you won't. You'll just wait till I get horny or something.
He said he was about to say sometime soon.
No, I wasn't about to say anything else. I was about to retract my statement. Don't you spray paint.
I'm not going to. I'm not stupid. I have to remind people I'm not stupid too.
I don't think you're stupid, Katie.
Thank you, Nick. You just made me feel more stupid.
What did she say?
Thank you, Nick. You just made me feel even more stupid.
Well,
Room, I can watch you guys all talk, and then like an ISFP enters the room, and everybody's demeanor changes. And you talk a little softer, a
You
little
think
nicer,
because you're fragile.
fragile and stupid.
Mostly fragile.
Well, it's like talking to a child or something too, sometimes.
Because
right?
children are more fragile
I'm
also.
listening to you, and I'm hearing you. I was what you're saying, may not follow along because I don't want to.
If you feel that you were called stupid, even though you were called fragile.
No, it's just I'm just saying that I have found myself in life have to say that a lot. Like, yeah, I know I'm not stupid. Even go too far.
Okay.
I was saying-
You weren't. No one's ever just saying.
I was just saying.
Anytime anyone says that they're just saying,
okay, I have the actual end of year budget in there.
budget, the budget is
No, the actual expenditure report. And they went over on some shit. That's for sure. I mean, damn.
I think that your biggest issue is not going to be budgeting. It's going to be accounting.
Well, I just want your interpret on how they spend money, if you could gather that. I actually just let's act like it's not even about this. I want to know how much you can infer about a business or whatever I want to know how much you can infer from a financial report. You don't even have to relate it to that. Actually, I prefer you not to. It's become, quite frankly, it has less bearing now that what's happened has happened, but I want to know I just want to hear your breakdown. Have you looked at many expenditure reports for cities?
Municipalities in general.
Knowing how they compare to others would be interesting.
Well, it looks like a municipality. They're not. They budgeted way more revenue than they've got. Their spending outpaces the budget. So
yeah, that's
doubly negative. It does look like a standard municipality to an extent. However, I think that they're trying to balance the budget by cutting expenses, which is not a way to. It's a poor short-term solution for a bigger problem.
They need Taylor.
They need revenue. They should hire one more cop to get rid of their overtime expense.
They have 60 cops. They don't need that many cops. That's for damn sure. For 40,000.
But just as far as their financial goes, they're getting less hours by paying overtime than if they hired a cop. Of course, their other expense categories would go up, the benefits and stuff. But I think overall,
well, you'd be amazed how much more. It very well could be a full-time cop makes more than twice the amount of a part-time cop could make twice as much as a full-time. I knew a cop that made $12 an hour. Blew my mind. I was making significantly more than him when I was working at GNC. Fucking nuts.
they put in a new software system that they didn't budget for. Or no way, I'm sorry, they've got budgeted software. That's probably a wash category. They budget in expenses in software so that they can spend it elsewhere and have a closer balance.
I see that. They spent 0 and they have 10,000. And then they got a miscellaneous technology category. But you would think they'd put some of that in the software.
Well, they leave it there as a placeholder for if they do need to get software. Meantime, it's a nice offset for their general loss.
I think the rest thereafter aren't too bad.
Oh, I scrolled back up.
General fund. So that's the beginning. The general fund. That's for the whole. That's like
That's for the whole
an
city.
overview.
That's for the whole city.
Okay.
The city,
So then thereafter is breaking it down. What all is involved in that?
public utility tax and court interest and penalties are the primary categories that are behind it on revenue. Everything else is making more money than it's budgeted to, until you get down to other revenues.
Where'd you look at revenue?
The top of the city generalized fund.
Okay. City.
They're under budgeting their revenue compared to what it is, and I don't know why they do that. Well, I do know why. It's a management defense.
Is it just sloppy?
No, it's because when you do a budget, you're walking the line between making a prediction that you need to uphold and creating it's a mix between goal setting and objective analysis.
Oh, yeah.
So they're trying to not set the bar too high for themselves. The city commissioner, because the city commissioners will approve this budget, and they're ultimately the ones on the hook for revenue.
The city commissioners are.
Yeah. Which department? Okay, so Department 41650, is that, do we know what department that is within the city? Police, here it is, 42100.
I was going to say, I don't know.
I mean, they're set to be over budget. They're spending way more than they're making.
Yeah, they got some flair to them.
Yeah, they do. They're set to double their expenses compared to budget.
Whoa.
Not totally, but I mean, yeah, no, they're not. I'm sorry, I did my months wrong. They're gonna go over. They're not gonna
I was about to say, damn.
pull your tooth out. Well, Katie, what's wrong? Calm down. That's how teeth come out. Here, do we want to talk to famous people about what to do about a tooth?
Yes.
Eric, can we have your attention here? I've never had a daughter with a tooth that's freaking her out.
This will be her first tooth?
Yeah.
That's a big thing to capture on Raw.
I'm not pulling it out.
This is exciting.
Does it hurt? It hurts? All right. Now, to get it out, you're gonna need to wiggle it back and forth. And
No. You need to get dental floss, and you need to tie it around the root.
Really?
Wiggling
Yeah.
it will give more pain.
Yeah. You get dental floss, tie it around the root, cut off the circulation, and snap it.
Or just snap it. The second it's detached, you feel nothing.
Yeah, just snap it out.
I'm
Taylor.
far too squeamish.
Oh, but you're gonna get used to this.
Katie,
I started doing it
I
myself.
need your help and sensory advice.
Well, it's
You got to quit thinking about it so much, though. It's kind of cool, isn't it? She wants her tooth pulled out.
Let her pull it out herself.
Do you think that?
get it, Katie. Just snap it.
Quick.
Do it quick, Katie.
And it's not ready to come out.
I don't.
I'm not pulling it when it's out.
I think you need to get. It's super easy. Dental floss, tie it around there, and just.
It'll come out when it's ready.
It's probably not ready to come out yet. For a minute, it's just gonna have to be super awkward.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hang.
You'll be fine. Here.
Oh,
You
it
don't.
does not hurt. I
Stop forcing yourself to cry, Jordan. Okay, you're not forcing. Did she force-
I've never remembered a tooth hurting, not one.
How? What did you bite?
You bite into something? Whoa!
Okay, that's the cutest thing ever.
That's probably what hurt your tooth.
This is
Sugar?
horrible.
Yeah. Let me see. Yeah, well, I made it wigglier. If you got another tooth coming under there, go brush your teeth.
Okay. I better go. Here, I'll carry you.
You want this inside?
Yeah.
Swish water around in your mouth. She's got another tooth coming.
Katie, you look party today. Tonight? It's nighttime, really. My left stroke just went viral. Eric's so addicted to talking with famous people that he is coaching and talking to famous people whilst coaching, whilst talking to famous people.
Yeah. Except it's not really talking to famous people.
No. So what do you think he gets out of it? Is he
I don't
listening?
know. Maybe.
We don't know. Is he is he you know what a good enough answer is? I'm
No.
coaching the shit out of these kids today and I had to document it. He might be flowing, you know.
Maybe.
This is his wheelhouse, so to speak. I don't know. I think how he talks to kids and coaches and stuff is pretty cool.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, what he can say to his kids is insane.
And that's because you talk to them like they're people.
Well, super intelligent, maybe cracked out people. Keep up with that. I mean, Chimon. I want kids, damn it! Fucking damn it.
What? You want kids?
Yeah, I want to be a dad real bad.
Just find someone and make some.
Yeah, it's not about like they need to be here tomorrow. It needs to be heading that direction.
power of thought and stuff.
I think
It's out.
I'm gonna be a good fucking dad. That I'm sure of. That I know for sure. I die.
So, what are you doing at work, Nick?
Finishing my website. Because I haven't worked on it. Well, I have, but I started it over. Pretty much.
Oh, so you removed everything you showed me.
No. I kind of reverted back to it, actually.
Yeah, but with different scalings. What's so funny, Tim?
The chat.
Oh,
All right, this is it. This is the beginning. This is the new front landing page looking thing. I hate how it doesn't fucking want to work on here. Whenever I'm sharing it, it messes up. But you can see it pretty much. What do you think? Landing page.
yeah, but how far do you need to scroll to see more?
Not much. Just that. One scroll starts going more. And then it's going to be something completely different.
It's pretty good, but you should crop that picture or something. It takes up too much space. But that's just my opinion.
Width-wise?
Height-wise.
Oh. If
Or
I crop it more, my dad's chin's out of there.
No, but of the top.
The top is the top. If it's
Okay.
everything on one page, if I crop any more, it'll be to the next page. I've cropped as much as you can.
Also, there's nothing under there. Like in the previous one, you had links and pictures under there.
Yeah. This is going to be going into the story and stuff. So it's going to go into her story. It's going to be meet the doctor type thing. It's going to be more in depth of services and reviews and stuff. And then it's going to be a contact form with a map.
Okay. I'm sure it will be good and stuff.
I know what you're saying, though. But it's I think you would, once it's done, you'd be like, okay, that's fixed.
Yeah.
I do like that it's plain, though. It's very simple.
Yeah, it needs to be plain and simple and get people to click the right shit as quick as possible.
They don't have a huge bounce rate, though. And I mean, I'm going to add more to the top, so there's going to be what's going to grab them right away. I don't want them to scroll down like too quickly because I want a good overview of the service lists to be able to draw them in. Plus, what really is tricky is trying to get this to look good while also having the most badass SEO ever. So
But look at this one. That's like all the shit you need on the first page. Pretty clean.
yeah, I like it for sure. But they don't have. Do they sell stuff online?
Yeah.
I think it's different. That's the difference. You can do
It's
that.
just an example for a layout because it's genetic testing mainly.
Ooh. But I don't like the tiles. I think what you are going to want is a lot of information to smack you real quick.
Yeah.
You just want to be smacked with, all right, what does it say? What are you really saying? But if I was, but I want it to do that kind of, I want it to do it good, well.
Yeah. But like somewhere in
between. But what I
yours.
really want to hit hard is emotions. That feels the mind frame of the person. Because most people, I'd say like, I bet 85% of our patients are, I just bet 80% are not even gonna go any further. I'm gonna retract.
Hey,
I get your point.
Can I come in and interrupt for 3 minutes and do something real quick?
Yeah.
If you're in the middle of something, I can go to the other room. I couldn't tell. I was trying to listen for a while before I jumped in. It seemed like that was a stopping point. I wasn't sure.
We were talking prior about Susie and I about how we like your coaching shit. So it actually makes sense to involve some coaching shit while you're doing the coaching shit.
So then I'm about to do a 3-minute demo Congress speech on federalism, okay, and federal regulations. Here we go. Evelyn, you got 3 minutes on the clock? All right. Take time starts now. Congressmen, Congresswoman, Senators, fellow legislators, let me talk to you today about the bill before us for consideration, namely a bill that would make it more difficult to remove federal regulations than by presidential executive order. Now, nobody is disputing that the executive order is much abused example of federal overreach, but that is why exactly we must allow this particular abuse of federal overreach to play. Because while it may be a differentiation between executive branch, judicial branch, and legislative branch that is being blurred by the use of executive order, what we know more fundamentally than that is that it is the federal government itself whose identity has been blurred by the adoption of judicial advocacy that has caused the scope and size of the federal government to exceed anything ever imagined by the framers. Fellow Congress people, are you aware that the budget of the federal government is larger than the budgets of each of the 50 states combined? It is true, ladies and gentlemen, and yet this federal government is fundamentally, first and foremost, a federation of equal independent states who have joined together for mutual defense and need as a governing body a federal government that adjudicates the interactions between the states. That is why we speak of these United States and the federal government managing the behavior among the several states. We speak of these words because that is what it means to be a federation, ladies and gentlemen. Each of our state governments is sovereign. Each king is the state. This confederation of kings has had itself co-opted by the agency we have put together ourselves to rule over ourselves. It is as if we have hired referees. We are the NBA, and now they control the league, and it's all about foul shooting. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's return this great country to its true nature, that of a sovereign union between independent states that control their own destinies by the will of each of their own populaces. To do that, we must begin today by negating this bill, by voting nay. When they raise their hand up and say, attention, roll call vote. Senator from the great state of Maine, how do you vote? I want to hear the following word come out of your mouth. I want to hear nay. I vote nay. I vote in defense of the state. I vote in defense of liberty. I vote in opposition to federal overreach for good cause today, ma'am and sir, because I, from the great state of California, know better than anyone else how oppressive governance can be. And when it comes from afar, why, it's tyranny of the worst sort. Return to local control. The state control and individual liberty are God-given and constitutionally protected. Due. Thank you today, ladies and gentlemen, vote nay. 3 minutes. And that was the congressional speech in favor of removing federal regulations. Thank you for your indulgence today. I appreciate it. And as always, it's federally mandated that you not forget to eat plenty of cheese. Unbelievable. I totally didn't record that. This is second take. I'm going to go into the other room and do another take of it. This is take 3. It's ridiculous.
You hurt my feelings.
No!
Deeply.
No! I can control how you feel. You're not sorry. No,
Well,
What have you guys been talking about?
your
Website?
mom.
You didn't.
Oh,
Look at my website, she. Tell me what
No.
you think.
I don't want to. Did you put a link in the chat already?
No, I
I
just
guess I-
showed you it.
Oh, wow. Good job. That looks
You like-
so good. What?
Are you serious? You,
You've done a good
You're the-
job. It looks good.
It looks personal.
I can't even see screen share on my phone.
So close.
I don't know why I talk to you anymore. Even.
That was horrible.
I told you my sarcasm would probably annoy you. That's what gets people all the time. It's the
Did
sarcasm.
you say that?
I did. I said it not last night. Or was it last night? I think it was last night.
Oh.
I did say it. Not too many people like that. Like that sarcasm.
All the sarcasm. Eric is going nuts in room 1. I'm not listening though.
What is he doing?
Some speech with lots of gesticulation, hands everywhere, like.
I find it really enjoyable sometimes just to watch video, but muted, so you can't hear what they're saying, you can only see it.
Just watch the madness.
Yeah.
I hope I'm like that at 45. Well, not exactly like that, but yeah, still living.
Take like 6 Adderall a day, Neptune.
Yeah, I
That's the
forgot.
key.
He's cheating. He's totally cheating.
Exactly.
That's not fair.
It's highly
Adderall will make you
medicated.
happy.
You're doing it all wrong, Neptune.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
I wish I would have been the person to make Adderall. I'm sure. I wonder how much money that makes a year. Adderall.
Neptune, did you see that he bought those inhaler things?
He did?
Yeah, you remember, I think his name was Josh, told him about it.
Yeah. He's a freaking crackhead. What is wrong with him?
He had to
He
try
he
it
was like,
first.
yeah, sometimes I do like addicty things, like take 8. He's like, oh, today I'll take 8 of these, 8 Adderall. Like that's a lot of fucking Adderall.
I would die.
So he's planning to actually eat those inhalers. What the
I
hell?
highly recommend he doesn't.
What are they? Inhale?
You get like speed, quote unquote, like a stimulant of some sort out of the like these CVS inhaler thingies. I don't know what they do exactly, but you have to like take like the cotton out and swallow it or some shit.
Oh. Oh.
But like you have an Adderall script, why would you even need that? I wonder what Eric feels like or felt like the years in his life where he didn't have speed. Or has he always had it?
I have
No idea.
Do you like Adderall, Timothy? Hello. Hello, hello.
Hi, hi.
Hello.
Did you not hear Neptune a moment ago?
The audio has been cutting in and out. I'm at a hotel with halfway crappy internet, so I'm sorry, Neptune. I missed your words of wisdom.
Mitchy Lion. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Or did he actually speak? He's been very texty tonight.
He can't hear. You can't hear me apparently.
That's why I was trying to provoke him earlier.
Did you hear him just now?
No, I don't hear him. Maybe I have to refresh. This app really sucks. BRB. Hi guys, it's me.
Can you hear me now?
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 No.
I can't go any deeper. That's what she said.
We have very similar voices, I think.
I don't know. I can't like objectively know what my voice sounds like. Do you mean like
can
our inflections or?
are
Yes.
mostly lack of inflections, yeah, and plus you can record your voice and play it back.
I mean, I've heard my voice on the raw footage all the time, but it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, so I try to avoid it.
Yeah, it is pretty chalkboardy. Sarcasm. I am in a weird mood tonight.
It's okay. I need coffee. 1 second.
I'm macking on chicks in another text window here, and so
Macking on chicks.
yeah. I'm feeling a little goofy. Also, I didn't sleep at all last night.
Oh, did you bleach your hair?
A professional did a magnificent job.
Good.
I look radiant in the sun. It's just like glowing blonde, flowing locks everywhere.
What? So you left it like that?
No, no. I told her immediately to put the same color back in.
What reaction did you get?
It looked really weird, really weird. Because of course my eyebrows are like dark brown, so it was conspicuous as fuck.
What did the hairdresser say?
Not much about the color. She was just hitting on me the whole time.
Ew.
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 So much attention.
All the attention. Come back again later. Was she hot?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay.